Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now finally, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto met at Incase in DRC Congo for the swearing in of the president-elect Tshisekedi. Tshisekedi, I think, is going to serve for the second term in office. And the photos emerged on social media where both Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto were captured. Ruto was sitting in front with other presidents. Then Uhuru Kenyatta was just immediately behind William Samuel Ruto, sideways. If you look at those photos, it is something we can also analyze about. Because you look, people who are sending signals, there is serious message in that, in the entire photos, and Kenyans are also giving their views on the same. Sasa Uhuru ako hapa, Ruto ako hapa, wamepatana mondo kwa mondo. And I'm telling you, this kind of tense, you can read a lot into that photo. But above all, I just want you to watch this short video, just to see the mood also in the video, beside the photos, at that very, very place, so that actually you can really get the perception of that event and the interpretation of Kenyans and the entire world on the same, because this was not happening in Kenya, ilikuwa DRC. So hapa tuko nje ya Kenya, kwa hivyo mataifa yanatuona na watu wengine pia wanajua hali ilivyo na vile mambo yanaenda katika hii nchi. Now we are continuing this particular discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our return subscribers. Thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, what comes out is a kind of embarrassment. And you can make a guess between Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. Who is embarrassed in this event? Is it Uhuru or Ruto? The fact remains that Ruto looked more embarrassed in this event. But Uhuru is just comfortable sitting there. But the man in the State House now attended this event so much embarrassed. Amekosa mahali pa kuangalia. Aibu tupu kwa umati wa watu. And the question is, why is Ruto embarrassed in this event? Tuko na president wawili wa Kenya, the retired and now the current. But one is embarrassed. We analyze here the flight that Uhuru Kenyatta used to land in DRC Congo. He used the Ugandan airline. That is the chartered flight he used going to DRC. Now Ruto landing with the Kenya Airways. So Kenya Air Force One. But Uhuru, Uganda. That is a total embarrassment. It exposes William Ruto to other presidents and other nations to raise more questions about Kenya. How comes the immediate former president, who has right to use those kind of privileges, like Air Force One or Kenya Airways, a chartered flight from Kenya, he's using a chartered flight from Uganda. He was flying a Ugandan flag in Congo. Then Ruto is flying Kenyan flag here. So tuko na president wa Uganda na wa Kenya, ama mambo ni namna gani hapo? Those are the questions that made Ruto to get so much embarrassed. That indeed the division in Kenya has been exposed to the world. You can see the kind of president we are having. If you cannot bring unity in your own country, where else can you bring that unity? Because as the president of Kenya, you are a symbol of unity. You are a symbol of peace. Now, as a symbol of unity in a country, you have failed to bring that unity, and you have exposed your differences to the world. It is a total shame and embarrassment. That is what Ruto was subjected to. Embarrassment. Where is the peace? You can't talk to a retired president just because you have been outside here insulting him and shifting a blame on the mistake that you are making as the president. How do you become that symbol of unity when you are shifting a blame? You are, you are bringing destruction. So he failed, and he has been exposed in DRC that he can't even bring unity in his own country. But he is in office that requires someone to be a symbol of unity and peace. That's Ruto. So because of that, he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed. There is no unity between him and Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. That he cannot reach out to Uhuru Kenyatta. That as a president, he can't convince Uhuru Kenyatta wakae na chini hata waongee tu. Hata kama mko na differences. This one is a former president. You can drink from his cup of wisdom. He failed. So they refused to give him a chartered flight to Uganda, to DRC. Again, you are trying to show off that you are in power, but in another country, which end up embarrassing you, that you are the one who can make things to work, give orders here and there. So imejulikana kwa ulimwengu ya kwamba Ruto alinyima Uhuru ndege, lakini Uhuru kwa ujasiri na wisdom in him, he got away to go about it. Why was he denying Uhuru Kenyatta that privilege? That ataenda DRC akutana na president wengine wasalimiane. So the intact connection that Uhuru has with the other heads of state has to be discontinued. It has to be stopped. That is one thing that Ruto was looking up for. But definitely it backfired because Uhuru was there happily meeting, greeting and hugging other heads of states. They had a very light moment together. They enjoyed. So the connection is still there. The links are well and good. And therefore, Uhuru is not just here in Kenya alone as a retired president, but his links are well and good internationally. Kitu yenye Ruto hakutaka. You look at Ruto's face. Yani Uhuru is older than William Ruto in age. But Ruto, seemingly, he look more old than Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru look young than Ruto. Na nani mzee kwa hawa wawili? Close to a difference of 4 years. So you look at the gloomy face of William Ruto. It tells you that huyu mtu amekasirika. Paka anakaa mzee wa miaka mingi tu hata kushinda the retired president. Look at that. So Ruto look more retired than Uhuru Kenyatta, who is a retired president. It's a total embarrassment. So aibu imebebwa hapa Kenya ikapelekwa kule nje kwa sababu ya tofauti za kisiasa na kutafuta umaarufu ambao hata hauko. Ubabe ambao hauko na haufai. So that is what came out when Uhuru and Ruto was out of Kenya, and the international media is also picking the stories. They're talking about it. That itakuwaje president wa Kenya anakuja na ndege ya Uganda, retired president na mwingine anakuja hapo na ndege ya Kenya. So that means that Museveni is playing a role of unity. So if presidency is a symbol of unity, Museveni took credit from this. And Ruto is taking the failures from the same. Because of that, it was a total embarrassment. Yani hataki kuangalia Uhuru kwa uso. Uhuru naye ako busy. He does not care. Ameogopa mpaka kwa kiwango ya kwamba ile hasira ako nayo, yani hatamani hata kumwangalia mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. You've been insulting him all over. Ukisema uongo mingi sasa utamface ukimwambia nini? That was the situation. I don't know your views, but let us bet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.